Hey guys, I'm HOJ, and in today's video, we're going to be doing another best of one standard event, today with a Jeskai Control deck. This is by the user okiscoop, and this has a 88% win rate. It went 8 wins and 1 loss on Platinum Ladder, best of 3. So we're going to try it out in best of 1 today and see how it goes. I have included the sideboard, although we're not going to use it because we are going to be playing best of 1. But if you haven't played Jeskai Control, this is one of the better control decks in the format right now. It has its win condition as Jeskai Revelation, which it uses to counter a spell, bounce something, do 4 damage to something, make some 1/1 monks that have prowess, draw some cards, and gain some life. So this is kind of the what it's powering up to. And then in the meantime, it just kind of stays in control by board wiping with cards like Ultima and Day of Judgment, and then refilling its hand with cards like Stock Up, Consult the Star Charts, Wan Shi Tong is another possible win condition, and then just has some early removal in the Get Lost and Seam Rip variety. You do also have a couple counter spells, a full playset of No More Lies, and then 2 Spell Snares and 2 3 Steps Ahead. So that kind of rounds out the deck. 26 lands. It does have access to a couple utility lands like Mistrise Village to help push through uncounterable spells. A couple copies of Restless Anchorage to help kind of win in the super long game. And a couple Demolition Fields to kind of stay in control of the manland game. The sideboard, again, we're not going to really get into, but I will include it just so you can see it if you want to try it in best of 3. And with that said, let's go ahead and jump in. So I haven't played Control in a while. There's probably many of you guys who are much better at Control than I am, but we're just going to try it out. And I did get a request here from one of you guys, one of my viewers, to do a Jeskai Control or maybe like an Azorius Control deck. And so happy to jump back in the control seat. And I can't promise we're going to do well, but hopefully we'll have some fun on the way. All right, opening hand. We've got 2 land. We have access to some early removal with Get Lost, No More Lies. Potentially can start getting a little bit more draw action with Stock Up if we can get another land. I think this is a keepable hand. I have no idea, to be honest, but let's try it out. Okay, we might be up against, I guess some sort of Reanimator style deck. So I think we want to go ahead and pay the life to have access to counters here, since it's not like a strict aggro deck. So this is where they get to pitch one of their creatures. They've already got a creature in the yard, so I don't think I'm too worried about that. I think we can let it resolve. I feel like as long as we counter the actual reanimation spell, we're doing okay. And I think they go off on turn 4. I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure it's like a turn 4 like Zombify or something like that. So let's go ahead and Stock Up. Will be pretty funny if they can go off on turn 3. We just want to hit our lands, so let's get a Floodfarm Verge. Let's see, do we need access to mana on 4? I don't know if we need it all on time, so maybe we can get away with like a Meticulous Archive. Since we don't have like Consult in hand, let's do maybe like Archive plus Verge. Feels pretty good. Then we just got to keep up counters on the next turn, I think. All right, so since we've got 3 steps as a hard counter, we can go ahead and go for Meticulous Archive here. Can also go for like No More Lies plus Spell Snare if they try to get cute. Seam Rip I don't think matters in this matchup. Yeah, these are just ways for them to get stuff into the yard. So I think we just let that go. Just want to hit more lands. Probably want to hang on to our hard counter here, so I don't think we want to cycle this away for some cards if they don't do anything. I think we want to just hang on to that. I think I actually played this deck once. It was quite a bit of fun. Yeah, they can do this all day as long as they don't get something back. Okay, let's get Floodfarm Verge. I don't think we need Demo Field. I don't think they have lands that sort of do stuff. At least not right now. And we'll just keep trying to hit those land draws here towards Jeskai. If they have a way to like force through a counter, that could be kind of ugly, but we've got DM Judgment for like backup. So maybe that's good enough. Okay, another No More Lies feels pretty good. I think this turn, at the end of turn, if they don't do anything, we can just use 3 steps ahead to try to hit land number 7. Then we'll be sitting pretty with Jeskai Rev. Not sure what they're doing on our turn. I don't think they really do anything on our turn, really. Maybe they have, I don't think they even have hand disruption. Maybe like this updated version of it has some, but I think it's mostly just kind of try to hit like turn 4 Zombify to like get there. Yeah, definitely not tapping out anytime soon. They're deep in the tank with some kind of plan here, so buckle up. We're just timed out, I guess. Okay, they still got some kind of plan. Let's see what they got. Ideally, we save 5 mana for, or at least 3 mana for 3 steps. All right, so let's just go ahead and just do that real quick. Just draw some cards. We've still got like No More Lies open in case they've got something truly wild. And our opponent's really milking it here. Okay, hit the land. Unfortunately, it's a tap land, which isn't great. I don't know how good Spell Snare is against them. I think I do want to have access to both No More Lies. I think we can maybe let the Spell Snare go. It's probably the least impactful. Okay, double archive. All right, well, it is what it is. Try to get through another turn here. Our opponent is using every little bit of time to try to figure stuff out. Okay, don't need Seam Rip. Oh, I guess they have Restless Vents. I suppose we can deal with that. if they try to go that direction. Man, they are really just milking the clock here. Yep, do your thing. I guess we'll get rid of their restless events here. Whew, man, they're really taking their time here. But yeah, once we can get kind of Jeskai Rev going at the start of like their next end of turn, can really start kind of getting moving. I think we want Island. I don't think we need another red source. They are bitterly holding on for dear life to that rope. Okay, we've got 7 mana. I don't think we need 8 on tap for any reason. We can do another archive here and then just wait on Jeskai Rev. Whew, man, it makes me wonder if they were like traumatized by a control player at some point. But yeah, as soon as we get through this, end of turn, we'll just set up the first Jeskai Rev. Okay, Wan Shi Tong looks good. Duress. So I guess we let them take one of the Jeskai Revs. It's kind of annoying. Otherwise we could, I guess we could like fight over it with No More Lies. But then like, I suppose if we fight over it with No More Lies and they pay it, we could like double No More Lies. But then we can't Jeskai Rev. We have 4 in the deck, so I think we just let them take one and then just use the other one end of turn. I think we just kind of go that direction. Okay. Counter that. Let's Jeskai Rev here, I think. Actually, I guess we could let's just No More Lies here, just so we have a hard counter. Now we can do Wan Shi Tong end of turn. So we'll take a little longer here, but I want a hard counter. And now we have 9 mana, so we can use No More Lies on the first one so they can't like double zombify. What does this thing make, like a 4/4? I think that's fine. Oh, 14/4, wow. Okay. So we can still Jeskai Rev end of turn. Or we could even just Wan-Shi Tong and then just get lost on this thing. Let's just Wan-Shi Tong and just draw a bunch of cards. For 7, I guess. Even if they kill it, we get to draw a bunch of cards. Whew, they're using every bit of that rope. All right, a little bit more land. We can consult now. Don't have to get lost this just yet. We can do it on their turn. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Yeah, let's just get in. Gonna wait for their attack step. Yeah, if they want to kill it, that's fine. I guess we could No More Lies. If we No More Lies, we open ourselves up potentially to like a double zombify. So I think we have to, I think we just let it go. It's kind of annoying, but I think we do just let it go. Now, let's see, we have 3, 6, 9. Have to be a little careful here. Yeah, we'll wait for their attack step to use Get Lost. We want to have access to the full 9 mana. Okay, so I just want to attack. We can do that. We're in no rush. Fear of missing out. Don't think we really care about that. Again, we're just saving our counters for like the stuff that matters. So they can have like a couple attack phases with this, not a big deal. Got multiple days of judgment, so we can deal with it that way. Could get lost here, but I just think we don't really care. Can let them do their thing. Whew, man, they're just milking that rope. So yeah, as soon as they're done with their turn, we'll just consult for 10. Try to find something juicy. Okay, let's just consult. Man, they are just, whew. I won't blame you if you skip this game. This is, yeah, just taking a long time. All right, let's get... Ultima is actually kind of nice here. We can get rid of all their nonsense, so they can't craft more stuff. Can grab another Consult. We can also grab another Jeskai Rev. It's nice to have a hard counter. If we tap out, I want to have another hard counter in hand. So Ultima is kind of a long-term play. I think I'm just going to grab a Jeskai Rev and a Consult. Or maybe I just want 2 Consults. I think I'll do a Consult and a Jeskai Rev. Okay, now we have 3, 6, 9, 11 mana. So we could get lost. We'll wait until combat, I think. Good Day of Judgment and still be holding up Jeskai Rev, but if they have 2, I need to have 2 counters. So I think I'm just going to wait. Let's do it slow and patient. Do we just take the 3 here? I guess we could get lost. Although having access to get lost is kind of nice. I guess we kill it. All right, we could, now I think we can just Jeskai Rev. Make some guys and start getting in there. Let's see, what do we want to do? Return one of these. Four damage to them. Feels like the longest game I've played in a while. Okay, Ultima's a nice backup. Okay, don't think we need the extra mana open. Let's see. 3, 6, 11. I think 11 is good. Can stock up here. I think I'm happy just hitting them for 2, though. I just want to have access to as much on their turn as possible. Yeah, that's just sorcery speed. Yeah, I think the rope is just like bitterness. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they're, you know, brand new to the deck and they're just not sure about it. Okay, so if they've got 2 copies here, we can make them pay extra. They can still do another, so No More Lies doesn't really do everything here. We could consult for 12 and try to find another hard counter. So we have 11 mana. If we consult, we don't quite have enough. We need to hit 2 counters. So we could consult for 4 and still Jeskai Rev. I think I like that. All right, so we get 3 steps. And another Jeskai Rev. Actually, if we do No More Lies, I think maybe between... Now we can 3 steps and just hard counter and then have double No More Lies. Yeah, so this way we've got make them pay an extra 6 if they have another Zombify. Okay. They don't have an extra 6 mana, so we should be okay here. All right, let's stock up. Get Lost is probably good. I think we have enough mana. Maybe just pick up like a pair of Get Lost. I guess we could use the Restless Anchorage to help kind of speed up the game too. Maybe just get the Get Losts here. Okay, there's the other one. Oh, this is not a hard counter. Oh my god, I just realized that. Let's see. Okay, so that doesn't actually work. So if they zombify Arden, then we just have to put a stop, and then we can just kill it. So that's actually not that bad. Okay, I was very worried for a second there. If we just kill it, we're okay. I suppose we could kill it with Jeskai Rev, but kind of want to save that. All right, now let's Jeskai Rev. We'll bounce that. Yeah, okay. Whew, got it done. Oh man. Here I was thinking Jeskai Rev was a hard counter, and it very much is not. Whew. That was a wild game. But yeah, I think that clutch turn where we had to dig for 2 counters and then like have the 3 steps plus like the double no more lies was like how we got through there. Okay, is this a good hand? Let's see. I mean, it's good early game. If we get to 3 land, we're okay. I think it's probably fine. We're on the draw. We have 26 land. We're like well set up against aggro. Just need to hit land drops here. And if this is like, is it prowess? I think we're sort of okay. Okay, so there's some land. Does this come in tapped? Oh, yeah, okay, so let's... No counters here. This is a shame. I really want our stock up to go through, but I don't think... I think they want to try to counter it here. So I think we probably just sit. We can wait, I think, 1 turn. I don't really care about abandoned attachments. I think that's fine. So, okay, it's not quite Izzet Lessons. It's maybe... This might be like the Elementals deck, or the Spellemental, whatever you want to call it. Like, we don't really care about Sunderflock, so I think we just dig here with 3 steps. If they counter it, whatever. We just really want to hit land drops. Do they have counters? They do. Okay. Counter that one, but you can't counter them all. Suppose if they have like Spell Pierce, that'd be so brutal. Okay, so we have a Jeskai Rev already. We just want to hit land drops here, I think. We could do like Wan Shi Tong plus a land, but like we have Day of Judgment. I don't think I really care. Do I care? Make it a 3/3. I just don't think. I mean, it's all right. Guess we can draw like a card. I'd rather just have the land, to be honest. Just like for sure hit our land drops. Okay, so it is actually. I was never sure like what we're actually dealing with here. Okay, it is Izzet Lessons. The Seer threw me off. All right, so that kind of changes things a little bit. Although we have a pretty good hand for it, because now we just have like triple Spell Rip to just get him, or Seam Rip, whatever. And they don't really have like enchantment removal. They can bounce it, I guess, but that's about it. Just keep hitting those land drops. Yeah, Monument is good, but less good without the artist talents. You can save the other Seam Rip for in case they draw the discard person. Gran. Okay. All these land drops feel really good. Like at best they have... I might just do this main phase. So I don't really care what they play. They can only quench one time, so I can safely do this. All right, stock. I think I'm actually in for like double stock up. That feels really good. I guess like Get Lost would be okay, but like we already have another Seam Rip, so I'm not super worried about that. I suppose, yeah, well, I mean, Get Lost is good because then you can deal with the whatever the other enchantment that they play. Can't think of the name of it, but wow, they're not even leveling this thing up? That's interesting. Alright, so let's get rid of that right quick. Maybe they secretly knew we had the the Seam Rip just waiting for it. Spell Snare, is that good against them? I guess it stops, like, it just counters their artist talent if they find the fourth one. So there is some, like, value in having that. I guess I could do that. And then we already have 7 mana, so maybe just this plus, like, the Meticulous. I don't think I want to tap out here. Oh, I suppose they have the Agnikella. Yeah, they can kind of get things going that way. That's true. We need to find one of our land destruction lands. Gran. I will absolutely Day of Judgment for Gran. Don't think I won't. Ooh, that's a good one too. Alright, so they could, if they have like double, it'll quench ya. I guess we should play untapped land. Like I highly doubt they have 2 it'll quenches. But on the off chance that they do, might as well just be safe. Play around it. I guess we might want to get down to business with Jeskai Rev. But we'll wait until we have 9 mana so we can play around counter. Although I suppose we had the Spell Snare, so like we didn't really have to worry about it too much. I guess with that in mind, we could have stock up right there. But this way I have like a hard counter for their next artist talent. Could counter that. Like they get a treasure token, which isn't that big a deal. They can do 3 damage to us. I think we let it go. There it is. No, no thank you. Okay, they do have Storm Chaser's talent. They did pitch a It'll Quench Ya. It's possible they have another one. We could stock up to be safe here. Otherwise, we could kind of get down to business with Jeskai Revelation. I think we still want to just stock up here. Yeah, we're gonna want multiple Jeskai Revs. And Get Lost is really good right now. Although I suppose Seam Rip is just better. Could use another board wipe. Man, I want all these cards. I think I just take Jeskai Rev plus Seam Rip here. Alright, let's get Archive going. Don't need No More Lies. Can do a little bit of damage to us here, but we can gain some life back with Jeskai Rev. So I think we're okay. Suppose if they like start like straight nugging us for 3 every turn, they could, yeah, okay, they are kind of going that direction. So we do have to get kind of moving here on the Jeskai Rev plan. Although what we can do is we can make them, we can like bounce the monument. I guess we'd rather just bounce the token. Although bouncing the monument makes them recast it, which is annoying. So maybe it's better to do that. I guess it's probably better to bounce the token since it does do more damage to us. Okay, so we do have 9 mana. We can do it now. I'd rather do it before they draw another card. Let's get Anchorage going. So if we do it now, we bounce the token, hit them for 4. They could potentially counter it here. I guess we can make it uncounterable with the Mistrized Village. So in that case, let's just wait. Excuse me. Okay, so I'll bounce the token. 4 damage to them. They can nug us for 3 in response, which is fine. We have another one waiting in the wings. Okay, so now they only have 2 mana. So we don't even have to make it uncounterable. We can just do it. We can bounce their... I suppose we can bounce the... No, it doesn't really matter. Let's just do it like this. Okay, so bounce the monument. 4 damage to them. Okay, now we can play the Verge and even get in with Anchorage in case they happen to have burn for one of our tokens. Although I suppose we had 3 steps, so that's kind of bad. I should have held 3 steps there. That was actually a mistake. Ah, well, whatever. That's fine. Oh, these guys can't attack. Never mind. It doesn't really matter. Can do it over 2 turns, that's fine. Yeah, Storm Chaser's talent not going to do it. I suppose if they had, we should have kept up 3 steps there in case they had like Ira's demonstration. That would have been pretty brutal. Okay. Alright, so let's just get lost. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could like set full control and then do like Ultima and then counter it or something like that. Just to get the prowess triggers. Man, this is going to be a long session, maybe. But yeah, kind of a fun, grindy game. I'm so used to playing aggro and just way shorter games. Okay, double Jeskai Rev. We do have stock up plus get lost. We don't have blue mana. If they have any non-basics, we can use Demo Field to go and find blue mana. We're not doing that until turn 3, which means we're not stocking up on turn 3. I think we can do better. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Don't know that we need both Day and Ultima. I suppose we could also toss back a Jeskai Rev here, but it is kind of nice to have one to kind of to go towards. I think I'm going to keep the land and pitch the Ultima and keep the Day. So like if we're up against like Jeskai artifacts, I'll be kicking myself. But other than that, feeling okay. Okay, stock up is sweet. Yep, keeping all the land. Okay, so this is the other version of the Elementals deck that uses actual Elementals instead of just spells. So I think the other one that I was thinking of had like Crab and Hearth Elemental and then like all like cheap cycling spells and then like Sunderflock. This version has like 2 copies of Sunderflock and a bunch of like the elemental incarnations you can evoke for 2 mana. Alright, so let's get our card draw on while we can. I think I just want double okay, I would take double consult. The land is tempting because it is a red land. But I think we'll get there with double consult. Like, it's just too juicy. And I don't think we care about Seam Rip here. Like, they have a couple, they have like, I think 8 copies of like stuff that speeds up their nonsense. But like, Day of Judgment deals with that also. Okay, so this is maybe the Hearth Elemental version. Or maybe they also run Hearth Elemental. Yeah, this version is like the Sunderflock plus Hearth Elemental plus Crab. And we just board wipe it away, so I'm not super concerned. We could get rid of this. That actually is kind of juicy. So that might be giving them... Although I suppose if we get rid of this, then they can go and find red mana, which they can probably use. Yeah, I think instead we just want to consult too much. To the point, I'm not even sure that I care what they cast right next turn. So I might just want to consult now, main phase. So I don't know if they run counters or not. But I really want to hit land, so I just want to just go for it. I think I'm just doing it. Okay, definitely taking Sunbillow Verge. I really want that stock up. Like, I'm trying to think if there's any spells that they can cast that I care about. I suppose 3 steps is just good to have in general, but stock up is like so juicy. Yeah, I just don't care. I'm going for the stock up. So I think you could just board wipe everything away. It's like they have a 4 or 5, but it's kind of like, so what? All right. And like right now, they still think we're like blue-white control. So they don't know that we're Jeskai. So maybe we keep that hidden for a little while. I think we just stock up again. I guess, yeah, let's stock up and just see what we find. I suppose, like, on the off chance they have Spell Pierce, I should play around it. Alright, I guess I let them know. Now we stock up. Okay, we have enough land. More land is always good. We have 2 Jeskai Revs. We could go for 3. It'd be kind of funny. Is Wan Shi Tong something we are interested in? I think I just want land plus Jeskai Rev. Wan Shi Tong is fine, but it's just not... I don't think we need it. Oh, we have to discard? Ugh. We want one that comes in untapped, so I guess we let the Mistrise go. Maybe I should have kept Mistrise over Restless. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should have. Do we want to consult for 1? Yeah, they're holding a bunch of nonsense open, so maybe we're supposed to do it now. Although end of turn, next turn just feels better. Okay, go for Restless. End of turn, consult. I don't want a Day of Judgment yet. And then we've got Spell Snare backup. Okay, they want to go for Crab. I think we have to let that happen, unfortunately. Can they kill us? We could consult to counter it. Because they can burn us out with Burst Lightning. That is a thing. But we have Jeskai Rev coming. I think we just take it. I don't think they kill us here. We go down to 7. We can start going back up. So I think we just let it happen. All right, now we consult. Ultima is nice. 3 steps feels pretty good also. I think we want 3 steps. God, we need untapped land is the problem. It's just running it real close. I think Ultima is pretty good, especially if they just do like some more guys. We want to be ready for it. So we go down to 5. They could burn us out, potentially. Yeah, more land has just got to be better. Okay, we drew another Day of Judgment. That feels really good. So now we can day... let's see, let's tap it differently. This way we've got 3 steps back up in case they've got counters. So this kind of has to work. Bounce off. That's problematic. If they have another one in hand, it could be a real problem too. So I think we have to counter the bounce off because they can just recast it. Well, I suppose we can wait for them to... We can let them bounce off, and then once they play it, we can... Oh, wait a second. Never mind. They can make it uncounterable. So we have to counter the bounce off. If they have another bounce off, it's a problem. Or if they have another crab. All right, that one is okay. Get a bunch of cards. We can use Jeskai Rev. Okay, I guess now we can just day. So if we day and we have 3 open, it's enough for No More Lies plus Spell Snare. So we need to day. Oh, you know, man, I hate the auto tapper because now we have Demolition Field open, which is really horrible. So now all we really have is No More Lies. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the Demolition Field. That could cost us. Yep, that's uncounterable. That we can counter, though. We'll take a Verge. I think we do this before they untap. They could have counters here, but we've got Spell Snare. So I think we just want to just bounce it. I guess we could wait till their combat set, but then they can untap. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it now. Could Sunderflock us here. How much mana do we need? We've got 4, 8, 9. Do we need 10? I don't think 10 really changes much. So we can play Restless here. We could Consult in a pinch plus Jeskai Rev. I think we just Jeskai Rev again. They're most likely going to Sunderflock us here next turn, I'm guessing. Could also counter this. Copy of artifact creature. Okay. I don't know that we care about that. It's annoying, but... Okay, that was a really nice pickup. We really need that get lost. Just they don't have a good swing, and now we can push. Yeah, that really helped a lot, because they could have just Sunderflocked, and they're probably going to Sunderflock now. Yeah, there it is. But the idea is now we can potentially kill them with Jeskai Rev. Okay, so we can consult for 11. Well, actually, I guess we could just Jeskai Rev. Do we have enough mana? Let's see, we have 4, 8, 11. So that is just enough to kill them. As long as the auto tapper doesn't do something stupid. Nice! Whew! Oh man. You need all 4 Jeskai Revs, I think, in this deck for sure. This is a wild series. Cool deck. Alright, quick break. Alright guys, we're back. Let's see if we can do another game here. Man, I gotta say, I am really loving this deck. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys try this deck out. Again, all credit goes to the deck builder, okiscoop. But man, this deck is fun. All right, opening hand looks great. We have a little bit of removal, some counters, some card draw. Happy to keep this. We'll lead out here with Archive. Do we want a board wipe? That's a good question. We need more mana to get there. I'm not sure. We've got a counter, a piece of removal. It's probably good to have access to one. I'm just worried about like not hitting land drops. I think with 5 copies, we might be able to hit another one. But just on the off chance that we need one, I think I'm going to keep here in case we're up against something that we just absolutely need it. So I don't know if it's correct, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, probably don't need it against this kind of deck. It looks like we're up against Dimir. Unless it's like Dimir aggro. Yeah. It's hard to turn down a board wipe though. Okay, so this is, yeah, Dimir Mill. Oh, never mind. I guess we're looking at just Reanimator. Could get rid of this Overlord of the Bailmerk. I mean, it's something we could do. But maybe we just wait for it to come into play and then just do a board wipe. I guess I'm not really sure. All right, here we definitely just need to hit our land drops. Okay. As much as I love Consult, and I do love Consult. All right, it's pretty hard to turn down Consult. Maybe we just keep Consult. So like Consult and a land feels pretty good. Yeah, we probably hit more. That might be a little greedy, but like Consult is just so good. definitely want to have access to full 4 mana here. If they try to go for it, we have No More Lies ready. This way we can just consult end of turn. Town Greeter, I think we're fine with that. It's not like a Reanimator spell, so I think we're okay letting that happen. And we really want to consult. Just to hit our land drops. Day of Judgment is nice. I think we just take consult plus land. Probably archives. Yeah, we don't need access to 5 mana here. I suppose we could have like Spell Snare plus like these other spells up, but I think we just want archive plus plus consult, and then just use Ultima. Maybe we're supposed to take another Day of Judgment, but I just can't turn down the consult. It's just too juicy, too appetizing. Definitely keeping land on top. Oh, we're discarding. Right. How good is Spell Snare against them? Like, they have, like, Bitter Triumph, Greeter. I don't think we really care too much about that. Like, most of their spells that we care about are different costed. I think we let go of the Spell Snare here. Alright, they've got uncounterable stuff anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, no Arden in play, so we're okay with that. We could get Lost, the Overlord, and just get everything, because this is going to come into play next turn, and we kind of have to Ultima. So we might as well do it now, just so we're not tapped out. I do want to consult here just to get the land. I'm wondering if land is more important or the get lost. I guess it'll come into play and we'll have another turn to deal with it. So it's probably better to hit land. Could also like demo field or Cavern of Souls if we care about that. But I think we just board wipe it away. So I think we go for the consult plan. Alright, we do want probably another board wipe here. Yeah, we want the land too, though. I don't know that we're going to have time to cast Consult again. I think I'm just going to take Day plus land here. Now, do we want to go for... We could hold up, like, No More Lies, plus go with Day, and then, like, save our Ultima. Otherwise, we could just go Ultima and play Archive. We still need red mana. So, like... Ultima is better later, though, if we end up using the Get Lost. So maybe we just go for Day. Day plus hold up No More Lies. Kind of like that. They can play around it decently well, but like then we can at least kind of control the board a little bit. All right, since we need red source anyways, I'm just going to go with Day. Okay. Got another Overlord. Yeah, Overlord's pretty good. They can just bring it back and just keep doing it. This one I think we can counter, right? So let's just counter this one. We do want more land. Although I suppose we can use our Demolition Field to find red mana, so we don't need the Hallowed Fountain. Like, more land is usually better, but we kind of want to go towards board wipes here. So I think we just hold. And now we can use, like, Get Lost to deal with this. I suppose we maybe should have, like, used Demo Field on their Cavern of Souls. Okay, they can use Speaker, that's fine. Okay, we just counter this one again, that works. So I guess if we let it go through, what do they get back? They get to draw a bunch of cards. Oh, never mind, they have like damage. Okay, we gotta counter this. Now I think we want to Demo Field their Cavern of Souls. We take the hit from Overlord if we do that. Actually, I guess, let's see, hang on. We can still have enough to do both. So let's just get their Cavern right now. Alright, we'll get our Mountain. And then I guess we Get Lost the Overlord. We don't want them to activate it again. We're going to have to deal with this other one too, but... Okay, so now we've got Jeskai Rev. No reason to do it right now. They don't really have counter magic, so we can just wait. Let's see, we've dealt with 2 Caveros. Do they have another one in the yard? Okay, they've got 2 more to go. This we can let happen. I think we're okay with this. Okay, they can do that again. That's fine. Wow, they're down to 16 cards in deck. That's crazy. I guess the nice thing about Jeskai Rev is it doesn't counter, so you can just like bounce it back even if they have like uncounterable. Okay, Deceit, I think we do counter because now they're out of mana to do other stuff. And now that they can't recast Deceit for black, which is nice. Unless they have like another land here. Okay, so now if we Jeskai Rev, Fortiface, bounce the speaker, can we kill them this turn? Drop them to 6. This hits. They could potentially have like another counterspell, or not a counterspell, but another like like Bitter Triumph or something like that. So we can push 8 damage. I suppose we can push 10 technically. All right, let's start with. Let's get access to Demo Field. So I think we want to start with Seam Rip to make them bigger. Yeah, because we have enough mana to do all of it, right? Just enough. Okay, so let's start with Seam Rip. This could be a blowout if they have, I guess, removal, which is the only problem. And there's a decent chance they have it. So I don't know if we're supposed to do this, because they get everything back. I guess we can Ultima again, so it's not like the end of the world. Oh man, this is kind of... This is a little bit of a Hail Mary. I'm not sure if this is correct. Ah, they did have the removal. Okay, actually, yeah, that's a major problem. Should have just stayed patient, because now they can get everything back, and they can like use Arden to gain some life. So it's not, it's not good. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Yeah, that was bad. I was thinking like, I guess they could have had Bitter Triumph, or what else do they have? Like maybe Requiting Hex would have done it too. So if we just stayed patient, maybe we win that game. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, it was just me getting greedy, trying to force the win. Yeah, I suppose we could have just like waited an extra turn, did it end of turn, give us more time. All right, opening hand looks good. We've got a board wipe, a little bit of card draw, some land. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm not a control player, and I'm not used to these long games, so I'm sure you guys would play it better than me. Definitely got to work on my patience in Magic. I think you definitely want to get rid of their first creature just to like stop the early chip damage as much as possible. That being said, Slick Shot Show Off is extremely dangerous. We might have to just block it as a 1/1, just buy ourselves time. If they have like the turn 3 kill set up, we might just have to go for it. Problem is we really need to hit land. So if there's any chance that we can like not Wan Shi Tong this turn, that would be amazing. Like, they'd need to have, like, Calisel Sword in hand for this to work. Okay, so now we're not in threat of just dying. So I think now we're going to consult for sure. Okay, definitely need the land so we can wipe everything away. Okay, untapped land is even better. Yeah, not even going to try to get greedy there and, you know, get another turn out of it. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. It's a really nice setup just for like an Ultima here. I know this might be a little greedy, but I think just keeping the board clean just feels really good. We could wait one more turn. I guess the problem is they hit us for like 2, 4, possibly 5. If they have like a bunch of pump, we could just die here. I guess we can like throw Wan Shi Tong in the way, so that's not the end of the world. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I kind of like that plan. We'll play this tapped, plan to consult, or Wan Shi Tong if we have to, and then to see if we can like get a little more, a couple more creatures on the board. Maybe we can like smoke out some more stuff. Could Wan Shi Tong here? I'm trying to think, like, what could they have? If they had, like, triple pump, this is, like, 7, dip her down to 7. If they had triple pump, they can kill us. Or, like, 2 pump and a burn. I really want to consult here, but maybe it's too greedy. We're only stopping 1 point, though, with Wan Shi Tong, so I guess we just sit and see what they do. So, like, if they have, like, the crazy pump, we can, like, use consult for 1 and try to find Get Lost. Maybe they added the board here. We get, like, a nice Ultima. Otherwise, we just, like, consult. If they can burn us out in response... Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. So we probably want Seamrip and maybe a land. Let's see, do we have access to red yet? Okay, we probably need this Sunbillow Verge, just being real. We've got Ultima. I think Seamrip is probably better than Day of Judgment here. Just because since we have Wan Shi Tong. That might be kind of a stretch. Maybe it's better to keep Day. I like Seamrip though. Spell Snare is really good too. I think I'm going to go with the Seamrip here, just to give us a little bit more flexibility. Suppose we don't have to reveal the Sunbillow Verge just yet. We can make them think we're just blue-white control. They're probably not going to play into any more. We could juice it a little bit more though. We could just like take away the Bastronaut and then like get the Hired Claw and then like hold the Ultima. Yeah, maybe we just do that. That leaves us with like Wan Shi Tong as an option. This way we can like Wan Shi Tong for 0 and still like block something. Worst case scenario. Hexing Squelcher. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, Seamrip definitely paid off there. Now we've got the full 7, we can Jeskai Rev. No need to stock up here. So we can put that back in their hand and just like spend all their mana, which is okay. Let's see. Spells you control can't be countered. That's okay. We could also like bounce one of our like Seam Rips and then just like Ultima next turn, which is still feeling pretty good. So maybe we just like let that happen. Yeah, I think we do that, actually. We bounce the Seam Rip, 4 to face, make some blockers. This is going to be pretty backbreaking. Even if they have trample, I don't think we die here. So I think we just... I guess we're going to Ultima next turn, so no reason not to sink to double block here. Maybe they like throw some more stuff at it. Get some more cards out of their hand. Yeah, even better. Oh, that's so great too, because now they can't use it like on our turn. Man, that would have actually really messed us up if they had this for next turn. So really happy to see that. Now we can just Ultima real quick. That feels pretty good. And we've still got no more lives back up. Or like worst case scenario, we can Wan Shi Tong for 0, but no more lives works just fine. Okay, another Jeskai Rev feels pretty good. We could just stock up and do 3 steps. I suppose Jeskai Rev gets the job done. I want to just hit land drops. It's so funny. Yeah, it's like, is Jeskai Rev enough? I suppose it is. Okay, fine. Twist my arm. That's fine. Alright, in that case, maybe we just... can we kill them with Jeskai Rev? Not this turn. So we probably just go Wan Shi Tong for a bunch. Get a blocker up. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Play the demo field. Now we've got enough for Jeskai Rev and a bunch of other stuff. And we can just push. I can just Spell Snare that. Alright, now we can Jeskai Rev, get our Seam Rip back, because why not? And that should be very quickly all she wrote. Alright, let's pump up our guys a little bit just in case. Alright, on to the next. Yeah, this deck is a lot of fun. I do recommend this deck. All right, opening hand. I think this hand is like almost identical to the last one. And it feels great. We've got like a board wipe, some card draw, a couple land. We're on the play. Looks good to me. I will say that I really like how much board wipe is in this particular version. I think it's pretty important, especially in best of one. We're going to try to do better than just 2 for Consult. So I think we hold back here. Yeah. Deceit is rough. Definitely don't want them to know we have red mana. And again, we're just going to hold out for a better Consult. Especially since their stuff is uncounterable, like we really want to have like board wipes. Deceit is annoying, but I think we let it happen. Like, we don't want to give them any more information. This is definitely like one of the best cards released for anti-control. Whew, this is brutal. Okay, now let's draw some cards. Let's see, what else does this thing do? Otherwise, okay, yeah, let's get some more cards. I don't think we care about 3 steps. I think we just want more card draw. So they get one of them, but we can keep going a little bit. They are definitely all about hand destruction. No question. Alright, let's stock up. Keep the ball rolling. Oh yeah, look at that. I think Jeskai Rev is nice, but we're not there yet, and they could strip our hand, so we will probably just want to get like stock up plus Consult. Just trying to win like the interaction war here. I don't know if we're supposed to like, I guess since they have Cavern, we don't really care about like not representing a counterspell, since they can just go through it anyways. Like if they Sunderflock, we don't really care. Okay, cover up is good though. So now they can get probably our Jeskai Revs, I'm assuming. This is a little tough. We need to find another win condition. So that leaves Wan Shi Tong. I think that might be our only other win condition. This is kind of brutal. Okay, let's... So we can't... I guess let's stock up. Just keep searching. Okay, there's a Wan Shi Tong. Might have to go the distance. Like, they almost certainly have removal for it, but like, what else do you do, right? Do we want Spell Snare or just more land? I guess we don't need land so much anymore since we no longer have access to Jeskai Rev. So I feel like Spell Snare is probably better. Yeah, they probably just want to beat us down with like the Restless Reef and whatever after they take all of our cards away. Okay, I guess we're just waiting. Can definitely do better on the Consult. Actually, hang on. So maybe we just Consult right here. Like, that lets them like hit us for 4, but we don't really care. I think we just Consult. Alright, Restless Anchorage is another win condition. Do we want counters? I guess like we want counters for their like Deadly Cover-Up. So we could still theoretically counter that. If they play land, they can push it through. So it's not great. But I think we should at least try to have a little bit of protection against it if in case they don't have land. It's like, I don't know how good day is going to be. Okay, Anchorage feels pretty good. We have another win condition. They're probably just going to try to go for like the full 8 to get another full Deadly Cover-Up. Yeah, that makes sense. So unfortunately, they can get us here. But it's too late. We've got a Restless Anchorage in play. Might be all we have. I guess we can run our Wan Shi Tong out there. Just give us like another... What kind of instant removal they... Maybe we leave up like 1 mana for Spell Snare. I kind of like that. So if we go for like X equals 4, then we can leave up Spell Snare mana. They're consulting. We can counter that. That feels pretty good. No, thank you. None of that. Do they still have removal? Whatever. We stopped their card draw, so that still feels pretty good. Alright, Anchorage to the rescue. I don't know how well we can protect it, but we gotta get aggro. Gotta get in there. The razor hot Restless Anchorage beatdown plan is now commencing. Seam Rip is definitely not gonna get it done. I'm a little surprised they haven't like brought out their Restless Reefs. Okay. All right. Speak and deliver, I suppose. Okay. None of that business. No, thank you. I suppose they can power up the other one in response. Or just like draw some cards or whatever. Oh, that's a pity. We could not counter the stock up. Oh well. Can't quite do it all. Alright, it is definitely beatdown time. Try to spread out the counters here a little bit. We're leaving ourselves completely open to nonsense, but I'm kind of okay with it. This is certainly a race. I guess like we could leave up Spell Snare in case they have like another Consult. And there's a decent chance they have one. So maybe we're supposed to do that. Because we can still do this next turn. So I think I'm going to leave up the Spell Snare here. They probably activate Reef to get rid of our... Ooh, oh no. Oh no, we might be in trouble. If they have... Okay, well we got a hard counter, thank God. We can still counter it with Spell Snare, but like it's... So if they have River Churn Monument, we want to be ready. I guess 3 steps plus Spell Snare is pretty good defense against it. I don't know if they run 3 steps. Like they might, but they might not even need to. So the question is, do we push with both? If we do, let's see. So we tap like that, that, and that. Then we still have, we can like 3 steps, but not Spell Snare, so we can't do both. I think we gotta push. I think we gotta push here. All right, let's leave the map token here just so we at least have 3 steps. In case like they have like a 3-stepsable spell that we need to deal with. Yeah, it hurts not like putting on the map tokens, but I think we gotta play it safe. So now we have like 3 steps or Spell Snare plus No More Lies. I think we have to let it go. We could also No More Lies here. I'm trying to think what they could do to kill us. Like, I think they need to have Monument to kill us. I don't think they kill us any other way. So this is a little tricky, but I think we actually No More Lies here. Just to tie up their mana. Fight over it. Okay, they pay for it. Now they only have access to 2 mana anyways. I don't think they kill us with 3 mana. Don't think we need steam vents here. I guess like the life doesn't matter a whole lot. So maybe we just like play this and just give ourselves more mana. This is definitely the turn. We're going to need everything we can get here. All right, let's make sure we tap this well. And we need to hit on at least one of these. We want access to all of the blue. Okay, we hit. So that is enough for lethal. Nice. Restless Anchorage to the rescue. I was super afraid we weren't going to be able to get it done, but Anchorage is a beating. Yeah, these have been some interesting games for sure. By the way, if you're enjoying this series and you want to see more tournaments like this, put in the comments what kind of decks or specific deck you would like to see, and I'll be happy to consider it for a future video. So yeah, throw it in the comments, and I love to hear from you guys, so let me know what you think. All right, this hand I am so in for. We've got Spell Snare to like hold them off, and then like turn 4 board wipe, a little bit of digging, late game, has like everything I want. Could even go for like the save life play here and hold up Spell Snare and be all tricksy. All right, they saw through our nonsense. So there's a chance that we get blown out here, but I think it's just too juicy to not go for it. Hopefully it sticks. Okay, yeah, counter consult for 2 I am completely fine with. All right, definitely need land. Let's see, do we have a mountain or plains? Yes, so we definitely want Sunbillow Verge and probably consult. Like consult is just too juicy. Do we want No More Lies or Seam Rip is a real question. This might be a mirror match. It's probably the mirror match, so I don't think Seam Rip, like No More Lies is okay. We might even just want like both land here, but I think we can go for like Consult. Consult is just too good, right? Like, have I ever turned down Consult? I don't think so. It's so good. Classic demo the demo field. Makes sense. What do we want here? More white? Probably just more blue mana, right? Okay, while they're tapped out, I think I'm just gonna shamelessly consult. I mean, like, stock up is pretty good. It's probably better than like consult for 4, but this is like a better use of our mana. Although I suppose we can hold up Spell Snare. It's kind of arguments for both. Yeah, I guess I can stock up. Oh, you know what? I realized I'm at 6 cards. So we're probably supposed to consult like on their turn. That's too bad. We just want land, right? Like, Get Lost doesn't really do anything. Wan Shi Tong is okay, but like I think it's just all about the land. And like, I don't think we need Ultima here because they don't have creatures. So like we can like let that go. Ultima is maybe a little more useful than Day. Just in case we like give them tokens with... It's more mana though. I guess this is slightly more useful, so I'll let go of Day. Stock up is brutal. Can't counter it. Oh. Now the real question is, are we supposed to pay the 2 so we can do we want to have access to 5 mana here so we can go like Spell Snare plus Consult to counter their Consult if they try to like counter Consult? Yeah, maybe. I think I'm okay with that. Could just Consult for 5 here, main phase. Let's see, we have 3. I suppose we have to discard a card then, and that's pretty bad. So maybe we just wait. Might just get countered here. They probably 3 steps if they have it. Or they can Spell Snare. Ooh, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. That feels pretty good. I mean, they can Spell Snare us, but... Okay, so we want just more land, because like Seam Rip doesn't do anything, Get Lost doesn't really do anything. I suppose Get Lost can be used on their land, like if they have like a Restless thingy, so that's like kind of useful. Mistrise Village is pretty good, so I think we're going to do that. So we've got 5, 6, 7. We have enough land. Archive is nice, but I think we probably do want Get Lost. Just in case they have like a Restless themselves. Okay, so now we're supposed to play Mist. Oh, actually they've got Demo Field. That's annoying. I mean, I guess we already have Restless Anchorage, so it's not the worst to play this now. This is certainly a better target, but that's fine. And I think we just go for Consult on their turn again. Yeah, that makes sense. I could see us going for Consult right here. Let's see where we would have to discard again. So is it worth it to have Selection? Be uncounterable, which is nice. Potentially gives us a counter. We lose a land, which we have 3 extra lands. I'm not like super worried about the land. I think having it go through is just worth it. Because they're not at like Jeskai mana yet, so I think we go for it. Get the Selection. Yeah, 3 steps. Consult feels really good. Now we can discard the Hallowed Fountain. Yeah, that feels good. Like, we didn't want to like set them up for just like a free Jeskai Rev, but other than that, we're okay. All right, we've got Jeskai mana. Suppose we can wait and see if they give us an opening. I don't think we want to push with Anchorage here. We just want to like wait and do stuff. So I think we just pass. Okay, if they want to force through a consult, I will totally Jeskai Rev. Meringue. Because we can bounce that, right? Return that spell so they don't get the benefit. That feels pretty nice. Because returning it is not countering it. Let's see, what do we want to discard? I don't think we care about Seam Rip. We are tapped out, so now they can counter Jeskai Rev. Ooh, but they don't have the land. I suppose they just get us here with Meringue. They could have bounced our tokens with Meringue. But I guess they don't care quite enough, which makes sense. Do we want to hold open for like Wan Chi Tong? Like, I don't like using Restless Anchorage just yet with open mana. So I think we just push like this and see what they do. I don't think we want to do anything main phase here. Just a little bit too risky. And now they have like the fear of like, if they try to force this through again, we can just bounce it in Jeskai Rev, which is pretty funny. Like, we haven't got it, but they don't know that. Do we want to make them pay for that? We could get lost our token in response. That actually is not a bad play. Deny them the life. I kind of like that, actually. It's like we don't really have any other good targets for it. Like, I suppose they have like their Meringue, which we could use it on. And maybe they just Meringue on their turn. If they didn't have Meringue here, I would probably do that and deny them the life. I think we play patient here. We just let it happen. This is definitely a marathon, not a sprint. All right, do we want to try to push out a consult? Because they don't have 9 mana yet. They've got 7, so they can't force through a Jeskai Rev. And we could really use some cards. Could also go for Wan Chi Tong, but that's a little bit aggressive. So I think we just go for consult. If they want to counter it here, we can like try to play the counter game. I suppose they could like force through the counter and make it uncounterable. If they do that, what do we do? That's actually pretty good. They can counter it here without like worrying about it. They have to use a 3-steps though. Or I suppose they could have like Spell Snare. If they had Spell Snare, it's really good right here. Okay, they are using the 3-steps. I think we're fine with that. Maybe we do some more stuff on their end of turn. Do we want to get Wan Chi Tong going? No, I guess we have nothing really else good to do. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Like we could make a 3/3 Wan Chi Tong. It's actually not terrible. I think we actually just go for it. Let's try to like push pressure. Like while they're tapped out. Not sure it's correct, but let's see. We have 4, 8. Do we want 9 mana for any particular reason? This is like 5. 8. I mean, like, if we want to have access to all this, maybe, but I think Archive is just so good. Demo Field, do we want that? Yes, we do want Demo Field. We can also go for Anchorage here and just like do a decent push. And then just like hold up 3 steps. I kind of like that. We don't have to like use the map token this turn, but just getting a little bit of aggro feels pretty good. Do we need 4 mana for any reason? I suppose we could have like Get Lost plus No More Lies. Making this to 4/4 is actually pretty nice though. Actually, let's see, that'll just give this in hand. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. We want this in hand to get like a card deeper. Feels pretty good. Here, like if they want to bounce Wan Shi Tong, we're okay with it. Do we care about that? I don't know that this is worth fighting over. Like, it's annoying. So we could 3 steps here, and they don't have enough mana to go for like the meringue. They can get us with No More Lies pretty easily though, and then we lose our 3 steps. If they do that, they tap out. I don't think we care. I think we just let it go. Definitely want to get rid of their land like ASAP. Now, do we want to put our Anchorage at risk? Like, we have No More Lies. They don't have any... We can protect it with No More Lies, plus 3 steps if we have to. I think we just want to get aggressive here. I think we go for it. Make sure we tap this right. Leave up 3 steps mana just in case. There's a Jeskai Rev, happy to see it. They can pay for the No More Lies. I think this is worth fighting over. I suppose they could Jeskai Rev next turn. That's the only problem. It's like maybe we let this go. Patience. I think we probably let this go. Like, we have to be able to stop their Jeskai Rev. I think it's just too important. That I will counter. Although if we counter this, we are giving them Jeskai Rev. But then we can Jeskai Rev in the turn after, so it's not the worst. So I think we do counter this. Yeah, like we're opening the door for Jeskai Rev, but like we've got our own like right afterwards. So it's not the worst. This is like their big opportunity. Okay, so we've got 4, 8, 9 mana. Do we want 10 for any particular reason? 7. Yeah, I think we do. So now we can Jeskai Rev plus 3 steps. And I think we just do this end of turn. So just push for 1 and just see what happens. Just play it nice and smooth. Stock up. Do we care? I think we try to kill them next turn, so we let them stock up and then counter whatever they do after that. It's like we could Jeskai Rev and then fight over this, but I think we just fight over whatever they do next. Although stock up could give them like 2 counters potentially. Maybe we are supposed to fight over this. I think we make him recast it with 3 steps back up. So we can stop the first counter, but I guess we miss. Okay, so it went through, which is great. Now they stock up. Now we 3 steps. Yep. He was stuck on lands, that's for sure. Yeah, lands is king in control mirrors, that's for sure. This deck is sweet, though. I mean, even with my piloting errors, it's still just, like, doing great stuff. Yeah, like that one game I just got greedy, lost patience. Just gotta stay ice cold. It's like so much against my aggro player, like gotta finish the game now, gotta do it now type of mentality. All right, this hand looks great. We've got card draw, we have a little bit of removal, a counter, all the mana we could want, at least to start things off. This hand is great. Yeah, major props to the deck builder. They did a fantastic job building this deck. Our opponent here is deep in the tank, trying to figure out if their hand is keepable or not. Oh, man. I just have like flashbacks to like all my aggro games where I had like one-landers. And I was just like trying to justify keeping a one-lander, and it's like never the right decision. Oh, man. There's more than a couple times I've done it for sure. But, yeah. Hello. All right. Start out here with Archive. Set things up. Let's see. We're up against... This could be a mirror match. I don't know if they run Multiversal Passage, though. They probably do. Could be. I don't know that it's super important to counter on 2. So many decks this could be. We just want to get these things going, though. So we're going to live on the edge here a little bit and go for the Archive. It is nice to have this late game coming. And if it's a blue deck, I'm less worried about like instant kill. But like it could be like Jeskai Prowess, could be like a lot of stuff. I don't know, it's hard to turn down Revelation though. I think I'm gonna keep it. This might be greedy, I'm not sure, but like we do want to have like a win con. Okay. Major mistake. Yeah, I'm almost immediately regretting that decision. Oh Lord. Okay. Now we need a hard counter like stat. Or a board wipe. Either one. I would take either one. And we missed our Spell Snare target, so... Yeah, it's like if I knew this was going to be a Reanimator. Okay, Spell Snare is still good. Oh, feels good. Like, to be fair, they already kind of hit the money card with Bringer, so that's a thing. Yeah, let's not show the red mana just yet. We are 100% just blue-white control. And we gotta find some money cards here. All right. 3 steps. I'm trying to decide if that's super important. Because I think we just board wipe away whatever they put down. Although I suppose they can get the one that gives it haste and is kind of annoying. I suppose like 3 steps is good against Deceit. So maybe we're supposed to take 3 steps. Like stock up is so good though. Yeah, we probably should take 3 steps here just to stop like a hand stripping before being able to deal with like all their stuff. So we've got a couple mana coming. All right, I guess I'm going to try to just like... Otherwise we could go stock up in 3 steps. That's a novel idea. But then if they get it through, we need the board wipe. Man, it really hurts not taking the card draw there. Like, I'm feeling it in my soul. So I suppose if they hit us with Deceit this turn, it's kind of awkward. But I think we do want to be ready for it. Can we survive a turn of Bringer? I think we can survive like exactly 1 turn. Alright, they've got Arden in the yard, so they're representing extra damage. No dragons yet, though. Demo Field. I don't know how good their mana is. Maybe... They probably have like a natural green source, so it's not the worst. Probably just play the Hallowed Fountain this turn. Hold up 3 steps. Okay. There is a juicy stock up. Don't need to reveal the red mana yet. Again, this is rough. Like, I'd love to stock up here. I don't know if it's correct, because like we won't have 3 steps up. If they choose to Deceit next turn, they can strip the Ultima. Chances are we hit another copy, so it's maybe not the end of the world. And if they were to bring everything back, they could hit us for like... Let's see. Demons you control with Menace, Haste. So they could hit us for... Okay, they could kill us. Never mind. These things could actually... We've got to keep 3 steps up here. Got to stay in control. Yeah, I just realized Arden would actually just end the game if he was allowed to go off. So as much as I want to stock up, we can't do it quite yet. Like, we'd have to, like, hope that we hit, like, no more lives or something. Okay, that is pretty good. I think, does this just work? I think we can still, like, get lost, like, pre-combat and not lose. So I think we're fine here. All right, so we let it happen. Like, it's certainly, like, not good by any means. All right, so let that happen. Okay. So they put a bringer back in the yard, I imagine. Ooh, that's pretty good. Terror of the Peaks is nice. Okay, so now we get lost the Arden. Actually, I suppose let's get rid of their land first, and then use get lost on the Arden. Then we just wipe it away. They can bring it all back. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, the problem is, like, Arden, we'll just do it again. We don't have enough extra mana to counter it, unfortunately. So I think we just lose next turn is the problem. Is there any way around it? I don't think so. I think we have to just... I think we probably just lost here, unfortunately. Yeah, because now they just do it again and then it's over. Oh well. We tried. We had to be able to clean out their yard. So do they still have art? Yeah, they can still do Arden here, so we're still kind of... And they've got the dragon, yeah. So unfortunately, that is going to do it. Yeah, that's 6, 12, 16 plus a bunch of damage. They got us. Can stop the first one, but not the second one. And I'm curious, do we have any way of dealing with the yard? I'm trying to remember if this deck has options for the yard. Main deck... Okay, I don't think we don't really have options for the yard. Main deck. So that is a little bit of a tough match. In the board, I think there's probably an option for it. All right, final boss. Can we get there? Opening hand, this looks good. We have, we need some card draw, but we do have a pretty good hand against aggro. Can do archive to try to get there. Jeskai Rev, not right now. All right, raise the past. I don't think this is a target we have to deal with immediately or lose. So I think we just let this one be. I guess if they sack it like right away, we're in trouble. That's one that we should deal with, I think. We don't particularly like this one coming back, I think. Definitely do need to hit some land, though. Land is a major issue. Luckily, they don't have, like, some of their, like, super big money cards just yet. Okay, well, there's another friend. And Day of Judgment is not nearly as good, since they can just bring it all back with Raise the Past. So I think we just keep dealing with stuff. Okay, voice is a major problem. So if they have Raised the Past, I think it's time to day. I mean, they can get this back, but this doesn't just kill us immediately, so... Hopefully no Raise the Past. They can make some tokens here, which is annoying. Just want to keep hitting our land drops here. Just try to get an empty board. Do you want to have like one backup for Raise the Past? Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so I think we just demo field. The jig is up. They know what kind of deck we're playing. All right. Hitting us for 3. I think that's okay. Are we supposed to get lost here? No, I think we need to dig. I think it hurts not to do this for 4, but I think we're probably supposed to. Seam Rip is really good. Jeskai Rev is great, but we don't have the land for it. No More Lies. No More Lies is actually pretty important. That prevents... I think we need No More Lies, actually. That deals with potential Raise the Past. Okay, so now I feel a little bit better. We can use Restless Anchorage to block something and just sort of buy time. Could also just go to 5 here, which is a little dangerous, but it does give us the chance to consult. If we block with Anchorage, we can still consult for 1. Maybe that's correct. Man, this is tough. Yeah, I think the life matters enough that we just want to be careful here. just so we don't get like drained out. All right, and I think now we do want to search. Again, it hurts not going the full distance. All right, so let's stock up. We need the land. We want Jeskai Rev. We just don't have the land yet. All right, stock up feels really good. We can't block this way, but we do have access to Normalize. So this still feels really good. All right, Wan Shi Tong I think is pretty important. Do we want Demo Field? Demo Field is nice in case they get another one of those lands. We want Consult. I just want it all. I guess with Day, it's probably more important for like Demo Field plus Consult. Gorehound. Oh, that's brutal. Man. It's a brutal one. Go to 5. This hurts again, but I think we were supposed to consult for 1. Unless they try to go for Raise the Past here. Yeah, definitely not letting my happen. Then we drop down to 3. I think we're supposed to counter this here. It hurts because like I want to just like wipe it all away next turn, but then we're down to 3. Demo Field ready. Okay, now I think we Day and hold up No More Lies. So we can still counter Raise the Past. This really hurts though, because like now we again can only consult for 1. Drop down to 4. Man, next turn we can consult for 2. That's so much better. But if we hit Jeskai Rev, I think we're just in it. This is a really tough call. I think we got to consult for 1. We just need all of our mana open. This is kind of wild. Yeah, Jeskai Rev feels really good. Although next turn they will be... Actually, no, they only have 5 mana. So yeah, No More Lies is still good. So we go for Jeskai Rev now. Okay, I think maybe we turn the corner here. Quite possibly. Blood Witch. I think we just want to kill that thing, right? Alright, so let's bounce that. Kill that. Alright, now we got 3 steps. It's pretty close to a hard lock. Now we just want to stock up, draw some cards, feel pretty good. I think we might be home free. Yes! Woo! Haha, got there. Oh, wow. Yeah, so yeah. I think one of these losses we could have won, potentially, if I had played with patience. The Reanimator deck, I don't know if we could have beaten. But yeah, ended up going 7-2, so we did end up trophying, getting some sweet rewards here. And yeah, just truly hats off to the builder of this deck, okiscoop. This is a great deck. I highly recommend it, and I think you'd have a lot of fun if you want to take it for a spin. So thanks guys for watching. All the links are going to be in the description. Again, top pinned comment. We'll have a link if you'd like to subscribe, if you'd like to become a member, or if you'd like to donate on a one-time basis for a super thanks, which really helps the channel. So appreciate you guys, and we will see you in the next one.